Okay, we need to talk about something that you might not be happy to hear, but I love you and I'm going to tell you anyway. If you hate an ex, if you hate someone, you are staying in relationship with that person. When you have all these feelings and you are angry at them and resentful, and even if you've broken up with them or they've broken up with you or whatever, when we have that kind of strong emotion about someone, we are still in relationship with them. You can be in relationship with someone who's dead, with an inanimate object, like, you see a seashell from your last vacation on your shelf and you think fondly of that and you get a feeling. It's the feelings that keep us in relationship with someone, not how often we see them or anything else. So I have clients all the time who are caught up in anger or resentment or hate with a past person from their life, and I have to tell them this truth. It is really, really important that you find a way to resolve these feelings. And of course, I have lots of stuff on this on the website and on my YouTube channel and everywhere else, like tons of free advice. But I can tell you now that you just have to understand this. You have to know that this is what's happening and that you are constantly, it's like you can call it a psychic cord, you can call it whatever you want, but you are attached still to this person and they are still taking up real estate in your head, which I don't want for you. It is time to let that go. You have to find a place. It doesn't mean you have to forgive or have closure or any of those things. It does mean that you have to start thinking differently about that relationship and about what it meant or didn't mean to you. But to allow these thoughts to go over and over and then think you're really broken up, you're not. And I remind people, wherever you end a relationship is where you begin the next one. So it is so important to end well, because I can't tell you how many clients I've had over the years who end up in the same relationship over and over. It doesn't seem that way when they start, but after a while, they're like, oh, I always end up with men who cheat, or I always end up with people who don't have jobs, or I always end up, and then you start to think this is how men are, or women are, or people are. And that's not true. It's what you keep coming in. You're not finishing this sort of cycle. And any relationship should make you better, not bitter, after it ends. And that's what I want you to be thinking. How am I better? What have I learned about myself? What do I know now that I didn't know before? How have I grown? How do I know now how to look for a better person, a better match for me? These are the things you have to take away. If you are sitting there thinking all the negative thoughts and how much you hate them and all of that, you are still in a relationship with that person. And I would beg you, please, to really break up with them.